Dear viewers, before you watch this unbelievable story, tell us in the comments which city you're watching from, because what happened in the northern forest near Whitehorse is something the world must hear. A starving brown bear mother, weakened by a summer nectar shortage, searched desperately for food while her tiny cub tried to dig berries from the moss, until the sweet scent of wild honey drifted through the air and led them to a huge hive hanging on an old decaying spruce. When the mother climbed up to reach it, the branch snapped with a chilling crack, sending her crashing to the ground as a massive piece of the tree crushed her chest and shoulders, leaving her unconscious while the terrified cub cried, nudged her, and tried with trembling paws to move the branch. The forest grew colder as distant wolf howls echoed closer, shadows flickering between trees, yet the tiny cub stood protectively over his injured mother, growling weakly with a desperate courage no one expected. At dawn, Ranger Noah Grayson and his wildlife patrol, following signs of stripped bark, honey traces, and claw marks, found the heartbreaking scene. The unconscious mother bear pinned under a heavy branch, and the drenched cub staring at them with a pleading hope instead of fear, silently begging humans to save the only family he had. Understanding the urgency, Noah ordered a careful rescue as the team secured steel chains to a trunk and slowly lifted the branch with a manual hoist, inch by inch, until they could pull her to safer ground. Noah checked her pulse, gave anti-shock medication, and watched as the trembling cub pressed its tiny nose to her face, releasing a cry full of pure grief and love. She was rushed to the Whitehorse Forest Clinic where X-rays showed no fractures, only severe shock and tissue injury. So doctors placed her on a soft mattress within 4, while the cub stayed in the cage beside her, never looking away as the room filled with tense silence. After 2 agonizing hours, her eyelids fluttered and the cub was the first to feel it, letting out a trembling joyful sound as she opened her tired eyes and searched for him. The moment the cage opened, the cub rushed into her embrace, pressing against her neck while she tried to wrap her weak paw around him in a tender reunion that moved every ranger to tears. Within days she recovered, her strength returning, her fur glowing again as she walked slowly but steadily with her cub at her side like a living shadow. When Noah released them back into the forest, the cub stepped out first, then looked back and softly called for his mother, who followed and then paused, turning her head toward the humans with a gaze not of fear, but of deep gratitude. A moment later, the mother and cub disappeared into the trees, the forest wind rustling like a peaceful farewell. Dear viewers, what did you feel while listening to this story? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if this touched your heart, give the video a like and subscribe for more incredible true stories. Goodbye.